In today's video, we're going to check out this W&O vlog camera. I'm going to share my thoughts on this and if it's worth buying, and of course show you photo and video examples. Without further ado, let's get into it. So this is the camera right here. As you can see, it's essentially meant to be a lookalike of this type of gimbal pocket camera like the DJI Osmo cameras. So it's really easy to hold. As you can see, it has this tall grip here that you just grab like this. And then the camera itself is right up top here. And this one rotates forward and backward, but this isn't an actual gimbal unit. I think this is one main thing that might be a little bit confusing about this listing, especially if you don't look into the details. So the only thing up top that actually moves is this rotates 180 degrees. And so as you can see, you can easily switch it from like a vlog view here to just a regular forward-facing view. But you can also do pretty much anything else in between. So you can just have it, perfectly parallel here so that you can have a top-down view. Or like I said, you can do it in any other angle in between, which is actually really nice. And I find myself doing this type of top-down angle a lot. And so the full body of this is made out of plastic, and it's definitely not the best quality, but it's definitely not like the lowest tier plastic quality that you feel on like the super cheap dollar store products. But I don't know, it's not really the best quality plastic either. The thing is, it feels really dense though. I don't know if there's weights inside of this or if it's just all the electronics packed in there. It does feel pretty dense, which kind of adds to the feel of it, even though it's not the best feeling quality. You get a micro SD card port on the side here, and it comes with a 32 gigabyte micro SD card, which is kind of nice. USB-C port on the bottom, as well as a 1/4-20 thread, so you can mount this on a tripod. On this side, you get a couple buttons here, power button as well. And then up front here, you get the record button, a mode button, and then you get this screen right here. Now the screen doesn't rotate at all, so it's fixed exactly how it is right here, and it's not touchscreen either. So you do have to use the buttons to navigate through the menus and everything. You also get these LED lights up front here. That's what these two white dots are. So if you just press the power button once, it turns these on. This camera also has vertical video mode. So if you hold this M button right here for the mode, you can open up the settings menu. And then we can actually go to video direction. And then you can choose between horizontal and vertical. So let's select vertical. And then here we go. Now we're in vertical video recording mode. Now also the battery life on this isn't quite as good as advertised, but I would say it's surprisingly good for the price. It probably lasts maybe half a day before I need to plug this in and charge it up. I really didn't even expect that based on the price, so I would say I'm a little bit impressed with the battery life, but again, it's definitely not what they claim it to be. And as you can see, you can do 2.5K Ultra HD video, and then you can also do 25 megapixel photos. Now I'm going to show you some examples that I've taken with this. I think the quality is probably going to be the biggest letdown out of this. For the price, it really isn't terrible, but I'll kind of let you judge on your own based on the quality if you think it's worth it. I think if you expect this to be anywhere near the quality of a DJI Osmo Pocket, you are definitely going to be let down by the quality of this. But if you understand that this is meant to give you kind of a more lo-fi, not super high quality look, it is a pretty fun vlogging camera. I think the fact that this turns super easily to be able to change from vlogging to a forward-facing view, it's a really nice feature. It's really easy to hold. And I think if you're totally fine with the quality that comes out of this, this definitely could be worth it for the price. All right, this is 2.5K Ultra HD, and then this is the internal microphone to see what it sounds like. And obviously this is what the video quality looks like as well. Handheld is like a vlogging style. I'm in kind of a mixed lighting situation here, so there's lots of different bright lights coming from all sorts of different directions. So this will definitely test the dynamic range and like the shadows and highlights and how those look. You really need to keep in mind with this camera that the quality just isn't very good. It doesn't make it unusable, and I think some people might like this quality. I think most people should keep in mind this is what the quality looks like coming out of this. It really just isn't great.